Hi. Good evening, everybody. This is Amy with Harper, 100 plus, abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. What is this? I thought I had thick hair. Oh my goodness. Oh, mommy. This is all she wants. This is all this baby wants. Can't even see her eyes. Let me see this face. Want me to rub your belly? I will tell you that Shelly has been texting me nonstop that she is absolutely in love with this girl. I found out after reading through the paperwork. Good evening, everybody. This is Amy with Harper, 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. We rescued Harper from the shelter. Terrified. Just now knowing her personality, it tears my heart out thinking of her in that scary, crowded shelter, in a cage, terrified out of her mind. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. Mama, leave it alone. Good girl. She was just spayed 2 days ago. This is what I get. Look what I just got. She's 20 pounds. She's just this poodle-like Portuguese water dog. I don't know. I've been looking up breeds. There's a couple of breeds that look like her. She does not shed at all. She has this curly, thick, beautiful, beautiful hair. She's about 3 years of age. She was confiscated, meaning I looked back at my conversation communication between myself and the shelter. And I had sent in a hold after I saw her intake photo on the Urgent Dogs of Miami page. And Joelle had responded back to me stating that she was confiscated and she has to stay her hold or whatever when they confiscate an animal, while they go through the system. And then I got an email stating that I could pick her up. So that's what we did. I was home with Ricky. I couldn't leave him. Carol was working. Everybody else was busy working. So Carol rearranged her entire day of work, her patients, and she ran and drove an hour and a half each way to grab her and get her out. So today was supposed to be her day off, and she ended up working a very long, full day to make up for it. So, Carol, thank you so much for always going above and beyond. You're just amazing. And she was confiscated from her home, wherever she was living. It's like, you've seen us do many, many rescues when we report animal cruelty and they send out animal control. And it takes a lot. I will tell you from being involved and experience, it takes a lot for the system to remove an animal from its placement, its home, wherever it was. So confiscation is no joke, meaning she came from a horrible environment. I don't know what the environment was. I know that it stated she was infested with fleas, that she was matted, she wasn't spayed, she had a hernia. So all of that, I don't know if she was living outside. I would guess she was. I don't know if she was living in a house with feces and urine and filth. I don't know if there were other dogs there. I just know that she came from a very bad environment, and I am so happy that we were able to get her out of there. I know, exactly, Alyssa, exactly. But I've been in homes where I've had to contact the authorities and fight and fight. You've seen us and get animals, and they don't just take them that easily. Sometimes it takes time, months, weeks, whatever. A lot of people calling and reporting before we're able to get an animal out of its bad situation. Paula, she's amazing. I am telling you, she's Velcro. She wants to be with you, yet she can be independent. Like right now, she was laying all over me. I think when I started the video and I wasn't giving her all the attention, she went over on the pillow. She's completely house trained. She is not destructive. We introduced her to all the little Muppets today on a leash. Could care less. Sure, hold on a second. How's the pillow, Harper? I need to trim it around her eyes. Can't even see her eyes. Hi, Harper. There they are. There's your little brown button eyes. They're all hidden in there. Hi, Harpers. What are you doing, monkey? You're so beautiful. She's so tired. She's so tired. Shelly said that she has spent a lot of time with her and Keith, because she needs it. And I know. She is non-shedding. She has this like beautiful, it's soft, but it's very thick and curly. Beautiful, beautiful hair. It's beautiful. She's beautiful. I just want to see your eyes. We got to trim around your eyeballs. All this has to be trimmed and cleaned up. But, oh, God, guys. It's just so heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking to think what these little babies have endured and, for how long. I mean, she's 3. She doesn't know her name. She does not know her name. Her name on the paperwork was Solupa or Persula, something like that. I'd have to look at it. We tried calling it, and she didn't even respond to it. So we gave her the name Harper because we just thought that the shelter had named her. But then when I looked back and I saw that she was confiscated, chances are they kept her name, from the owners. And they always, what's the dog's name? How old is the dog? Any proof of vaccines? And yada, yada, yada. So Persula, I think her name was. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we've named her Harper. Change her name, new life, whole new life. I love the name Harper too. Me too. It's a cool name for her. It fits her. It totally fits her. So there were a couple of breeds. There's one I cannot pronounce. I was Googling and I found a picture. It looked a lot like her, just different coloring. Portuguese water dog. I had a Portuguese water dog, and she does resemble, except they're bigger. She's 20 pounds, and Portuguese are usually in the 30s, low 30s. So I don't know. Regardless, she doesn't shed. I don't know what her true breed is. I just know that she's sweet as sugar. She really needs a home, I will tell you. She does not like to be contained in her pen. She's not I don't think her feet are webbed. I know they have webbed feet, right? I haven't really looked, so I'm not going to say that. But I will look. I just don't want to stress her out because she looks so comfortable right now on that pillow. She's in a big round metal pen. So this is the obstacle. This is what these dogs want to be with a person 24/7, and we have our dogs, and everybody needs their time. So we give her this massive round. This is where Saki was. Saki hated being contained as well. He screamed like somebody was stabbing him all night. It was horrible. She doesn't do that. What she does is she whines. she whines, and you want to rip your heart out. So she has this massive, massive open top. There's a TV there. She has 3 big beds and toys and bones, and I mean, such comfort, but she doesn't want to be contained. So what I told Shelly to do before they left was close this gate. So basically this gate here, it's just a drag gate, and it attaches to the wall like that. And so she could have this whole living room and the TV on and her water and just hang out on the couch and look out the window. There's a gate there. She can't get anywhere. So I said, you know what? Maybe she'd be comfortable here at night instead of being contained, right? So I got here tonight to come in after they left. And as I'm walking up the walkway to the front door, I see her face right here. So she was here. She somehow got over. It's flimsy. It's like a mesh. So I'm guessing that it's a mesh. I'm guessing she was able to get over it because she was there. Not that I'm worried she would do anything to Chewy at all, but, so anyway, she doesn't want to be contained. She wants to be with a person. She just doesn't want to be alone. I mean, she's not destructive. She hasn't had one accident at all. So if anybody was interested in her and she was free roaming the house, she's going to be totally fine, She's going to be totally fine. Ideally, she'd be great with somebody that is a young retired or somebody that works from home, or they have opposite schedules and she's not alone for 8, 9, 10 hours a day. 3, 4 hours a day would be fine. So we did have her outside with the Muppets today, and we had Shelly put her on a leash. She sent me a video. She was an angel. Tail wagging, could care less, walked away. She heard Sam and Sue bark on the opposite side of the fence. She was actually scared. So I know, she's so sweet. She's so special. And I'm so glad that we got her out of the shelter. But now is the time for us to focus on finding her a loving home. Again, 20 pounds, so apartment living, she'd be fine. She'd be fine as long as you're home with her. If you're gone for hours and hours, she would probably cry a lot. But, and that's what worries me about apartments and condos. But 20 pounds, she would be amazing. Like, she just walks out, follows you outside. She does her business. She just sits with you on the couch. She wants belly rubs. She's just so happy being close to. She's not annoying. Maybe she needs a buddy. Don't we all need a buddy? I'm sure she would love to have a buddy. So that's pretty much her. They spayed her at the shelter. She's vaccinated. She's microchipped. They said she had a hernia, and they said it was reduced and closed. I don't know what that means. So I would want her to be looked at by our vet. I would definitely want her to be looked at just to make sure they didn't miss anything, because the whole shelter thing makes me a little nervous. So that would everything would be covered under our rescue. But I would just love to see her sooner than later, guys, in a loving home. So if there is anybody that's local and interested in Harper, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Like I said, we love having her and we love her. And obviously we're going to wait until we find the perfect placement, as we do with all of our rescues. As you know us, we don't just hand dogs off. But, she's a really special, special, special girl. She's such a special girl. And she needs a special person to love her, because she did not have a good life. That I can tell you. She certainly did not have a good life. She would be a dog that you would need to groom. Personally, we do it here all the time. We groom our own dogs. So we have the clippers, and we just keep it at a longer, not too short. And we just go down, we just buzz them nice and short. But it wouldn't hurt to have, a groomer every once in a while where they can, clean around her face, get all this nice and short, and around her eyes so that we can see her beautiful face and her eyes. Because right now I'm just looking at a big ball of fluff. Hi, she's sleepy. Her eyes are rolling when I'm rubbing her. She's loving the love. Can you see it? Harper! She loves her treats. Harper, you want a treat? I think she's camera shy. Look. Harper. Beautiful coloring. What a good girl. It's her scar. Looks really good. Really good. It's healing. It was only a couple days ago that she was spayed. It's all scabbing. And they put tattoo, a little green mark right there. But, no, she does not have webbed feet, so that would not be a Portuguese. That would not be a Portuguese water dog. There's no webbed feet there. I know Portuguese water dogs do have webbed feet. She's a sweetheart. But I wanted to jump on and do a little live video for you guys while I was here. As you can see, she's enjoying herself. So I'm going to hang with her. I am totally going to hang with her. What time is it anyway? It's about 10 to 8. I'll probably stay here till like 9:30. And the tattoo, they always do that, Renee. It's they do a green tattoo on the dogs that are spayed or neutered at the shelter. So that, hold on guys. Sorry, I had to get rid of a bot. They always do a tattoo that, I love the idea. I've never seen it that way. It's usually a tiny little green spot. But it lets us know that the dog is sterilized, I can't tell you how many dogs that we've rescued that we can't tell. And we'll bring them to our doctors, and we're like, is the dog spayed? And they're like, it's really hard, Amy. They'll do an ultrasound. And we've had, back in the day, they would go in, do the anesthesia, start cutting, and then they realize the dog is already spayed. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You had to cut the dog? It's almost nearly impossible. So yeah, I think it's a wonderful thing to let us know that the dog is already sterilized. It's almost kind of like cats when they do the cat trap release, they spay and neuter and release them. TNR, they ear tip the cats at one of the ears. They almost like make a V in it so that you know that the cat is fixed. It just makes life a hell of a lot easier on everybody. Thanks, Cassandra. You like them? Did you see Barney today? Yeah, I did a little video clip underneath in the comment section because Barney's story, Cassandra's talking about, I've been sharing every day a rescue video from our mission back in the days. I think it was like 8 years ago that we did Barney and Dino. We got a call in the late middle night. I think it was like 11, 12 o'clock at night. We were driving out to pitch black, rural Miami, or bad part. I forget what part it was. I can't even remember. It was disgusting. And he was a baby. So Barney was one of the dogs I shared with Dino, and I did a video. We could not believe our eyes. Like, he had no hair. He was all mange. His body, when I zoomed in, I'm like, what is that? I thought my camera was messed up. It was all bugs crawling all over. It was horrible. And he was so broken. He didn't trust anybody at all. He was terrified. And every day we brought him to VCA. We moved him from the emergency hospital to our regular animal hospital because we didn't have our own facilities back then. And he got him a room at the upstairs, which was quiet. He had a big room, and we made it really nice for him. And I would sit there for hours and hours and just trying to gain his trust. And Lori, I remember our volunteer, Lori Summers, who adopted Peace, who is our dog that I've been sharing every day for the voting, because Peace is #1 right now in the contest. So please take a moment to vote for Peace. Clyde is also in the contest, so I've been sharing him too. Clyde also is in the contest. I believe he's right up there as well. Maybe even not. He might even be in first place as well in his category. But it's fun, and there is a cash prize, and Lori has stated she wants to give it all back to the rescue that saved her, which is us. So of course we certainly can use the assistance with all the overhead and the dogs that we have in the medical. It would be extremely helpful. So we're sharing because we'd love to see her win or Clyde win. So please take a moment and hit the vote button every day. Vote, vote, vote. Hi, Yanira. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, I was just doing this video of Harper. She's exhausted. She's so tired from everything she's endured. I was saying how she was confiscated. Thanks, Melissa, for your vote every day. Appreciate you. Hello, Rose. How are you? Hi, Paula. Nice to see everybody. Hi, Colleen Nichols. How are you? I know, isn't she adorable? She's 20 pounds. She's non-shedding. She's a doll baby. She's super sweet, super sweet. She's about 3 years of age. She's very chill, very loyal, very loving. Yes, Clyde is first in his class, and I believe Peace is first. She goes from second to first, so I want to keep pushing her. I haven't seen Clyde drop from first, so let's keep pushing, right? So what was I saying? Oh, so Barney, yes, gorgeous coat. She has a gorgeous coat. Barney, every day we'd go to the animal hospital and sit with him and sit for hours. And then one morning I went in and he came to life. He literally came to life. He was jumping up and down like a puppy and playing with me and vocal and kissing me. And I was losing my mind. I couldn't believe how quickly he turned around. It was absolutely amazing, amazing. So I did put a video. I did put a video underneath the original rescue video so you could see him with his gorgeous black coat. And he did go to such an amazing home, foster to adopt with another dog. And it was magical, like magical. Her and her husband were just a dream come true. Loved them. Hey, Pauline from Texas. I was thinking about you today, actually. Nice to see you. How are you, Pauline? We're just chit-chatting. We're catching up. I was showing them Harper. Not very exciting. She's on the couch. I'm just chilling here, and I'm drinking a cup of coffee. I'm going to stay with her. I was telling everybody, I don't know if you guys just jumped on. Hi, Amy. You're from my hometown. Elizabeth, what hometown is that? I am from Massachusetts. Hi, Carol. I know, right? Look at her. She just wants to be with a person. She does not want to be alone. She whines and cries. I think she's exhausted right now because she's free. I'm so glad you're doing great in all capitals, Pauline. I love hearing that. She's so beautiful. I know Carol says she's so beautiful. And Shelly has been reaching out every minute. She's like, Amy, my last text was, I am so in love with her. I would keep her if I could. That says a lot for Shelly. Like I was and I am with Ricky. Since Monday, since Ricky had his surgery, little Ricky that we ended up keeping, he just had all of his teeth extracted, a neuter, and a growth tumor removed off of his back. And I've been home with him since I picked him up on Monday. So today is Thursday. The Arc of Opportunity in North Central Massachusetts. Nice, beautiful. I'm born and raised in Massachusetts, suburbs, South Shore. But no, Shelly cannot have Harper. But she's just letting me know. Hi, Joanne Sabine. Nice to see you. Yeah, Yanira. I was just saying she's in great health. She was spayed at the shelter, vaccinated, microchipped, 3 years of age, 20 pounds, confiscated from a very, very bad situation. Like I said, I don't know what her situation was, but like I was saying, I love you too, Miss Joanne. Love you too. So good to see you. But for a dog to be confiscated, it's got to be pretty bad. It is not easy. It is not easy to get it to remove a dog because animals are considered property. My Nana was born in Boston. Aw. Yeah, I was like 20 minutes from Boston. I lived in the suburbs, like Stoughton, Canton area, South Shore. No, Yanera, they do not go into heat. They do not get their periods once they're spayed. Done. Finito. Nope, no periods. She's a baby girl. Listen, I don't know what it is with me, like with our Brody, and now, little Ricky. The male dogs love me. I don't know what it is. She looks peaceful. She's so peaceful, babe. I I could sit here and just keep the camera on her. Look at her. I don't know. We introduced her. Shelly and Keith introduced her to the Muppets today, and they're very low. They're very chill because they're older, and they're smaller. 10, 12 pounds. But she was tail wag. She was on a lead, slip lead, and she could care less. She could not a bark, not a growl, nothing. Could care less. Now dogs jumping all over her. I don't know how she would be. I think she'd be scared. I know, it's so good to see her at peace. She's just passed out. Very exciting video. Yeah, very exciting. That's why I keep flipping it on me so that you can see some movement, at least in this video. I know, I'm going from like, this is always how my videos are because you guys that come at me with all these, and I love it, but with all these questions, and then I keep answering and I'm going from one subject because people keep jumping on and just throwing things out there. Yeah, I know. Not yet, Joanne. No, I've seen a couple of people say, I'm interested, but nobody has called me or sent me an email stating. I had one person send me an email. They're gone 5 hours a day. They have 2 children, 9 and 11, and they have another dog. So, hi, Johnny. Oh my God. Johnny Corman. Hi. Where have you been? You need to come here. Come see us, Johnny. I would love to see you and Tiki. So I really would. It's been so long. You love her belly? I know. Look at that belly. Johnny, I've been sharing a rescue video, like every day. I'm on my 9th rescue video, and we have thousands. And as I'm searching, like it's really hard to pick. And I'm going from the oldest, and then I'm going to bring it to the future, to now, up to date. But there's so many of you. You're in so many. It's so cool. Some of them are really raw from when the days Johnny Corman is on here. He is our dear friend. He had volunteered and he was part of our family and still will always forever be. He was a police officer for BSO for many years, and he was always accompanying us, him and Louie, another officer, on our videos. They were just like always protecting us, and they were just so cool to be around. The good days, right, Johnny? Exhausting days, I will say. I watch those videos, and I am exhausted. I'm like, how did we do it? I can't do it now. I'm too old. So much fun. I know, but Johnny, I'm so tired. Watching them, I'm exhausted. So look at us. 13 years later, over 5,000 dogs, and we never took a break, never a vacation. We never folded, And we've been up against a lot of shit, a lot of attacks, a lot of people, a lot of haters, a lot of jealousy. We were up against a lot of shit, and we came out and fought and never gave in and always came out standing. So I'm very proud of our organization. It's definitely aged us. Hi, Roxanne Bruno. Nice to see you. Happy Thursday evening. We're just doing a little catch-up, chit-chat. Hi, Lisa. I remember the good old days. Yes, we did win. You are 100%. Now you need to come and see us with Tiki because can we see the belly? Yes, hold on. Here's her face. Here's her feet. And there's her belly. Hi, Harpers. Hi. Hello. baby girl. You're so beautiful. It's like she's spreading it to let me see it. So it's a little bruised up there. I don't think she's had puppies. Her nipples aren't big at all. But that's just from 2 days ago. That's pretty remarkable. And the green is a tattoo. It's to let everybody know that she is spayed. I know, she's so sweet. She's super comfy, and it's cool, you know, the leather is cool, so she's very comfortable. She's a doll baby. She's an absolute perfection doll baby. Yeah, like I said, Shelly is obsessed in love. She's like, Amy, I'm so in love with this girl. So people are jumping on, and now here comes more questions. Hi, Sherry. She was confiscated, ended up at the Miami-Dade shelter and terrified in a cage for a week. She's terrified, confiscated from a bad situation, spayed her at the shelter, vaccinated, microchipped, and then we rescued her, and we got her out. She's been with us now her second day today. So she is available for adoption. She's 20 pounds. She's non-shedding. She's 3 years of age. Super sweet. Very low maintenance. Just a good girl. So I'm doing this video to update everybody and also to try to find her a loving forever home. That's pretty much where we're at right now. So she's amazing. She's amazing. She can't be in a home where there's people gone, like I said, 8 to 10 hours a day. 4 hours, 5 hours, as long as, you know, there's somebody in and out is fine. Like, she's not destructive. She hasn't had an accident here in 2 days. She hasn't peed or pooped here. She just wants to be with a person. She just wants to chill. She wants to be on your couch. She wants to follow you around, you know. I'm sure her personality will start to come out more and more as she feels more and more comfortable and decompresses. But there's like a 3-3-3, possibly an era, possibly. You know, I mean, it's going to be up to them and the dogs, like I always say. You know, totally. There was one other person that reached out prior, and she sent an email that they live in Cooper City. They have a dog. They lost their other dog. So they have 2 children, 9 and 11, and they have a fenced yard. They're gone for 5 hours a day. So, yeah. I mean, that's, you know, I just want to update, let everybody know how she's doing, because we do with all of our rescue dogs, and basically keep putting her out there until I can find her forever, because she does not like to be contained. I was showing earlier where she stays at night. She does not like to be contained in a pen. Okay, sounds good. So I don't know her breed. All I can tell you is she does not shed. Hi, did you hear something? Can you back down again? She's just a good girl. And she's, you know, she's a good size. Like, she's 20 pounds. She walks great on a leash. So, I mean, every dog that we adopt out, we always do a meet and greet with any existing dogs. She's still young. She's a baby. She's 3 years of age. She's just a beautiful soul. She's a beautiful soul. She really is. Oh, I just love her. I could just sit here. I know she looks so much bigger on the video. Well, her intake photo, she looked so small. that when Carol sent me videos and photos from the car, I was like, that's not the dog. That is not the dog that we rescued, that I put a hold on. I want to see. Okay, this is the photo that I saw. Look at this. Does this look any? I don't think it looks like her. Palooza was her. That's the photo I saw. Look at that. That's the photo that I saw. And then when I saw her in person, I was like, oh my God, she looks so much bigger, but she's not. Um, she's 3 years old. They spayed her there. Confiscation. They said she is they don't know, they name her a terrier mix. They microchipped her. They did all of her vaccines. She got she's fearful. She was shy and terrified out of her mind and was just confiscated. She's nothing but love. And her name, the name was Palooza. Now, if you call her Palooza, I know, doesn't she look tiny? I thought she was like 10 pounds here. And then when Carol got her, I was like, what? They give her the Pro Shot. It's the heartworm. You know, we give our dogs the Heart Guard once a month. We mark it on the calendar. And they just started doing this at the shelter where they give them a shot and it lasts for 6 months. So she's good for 6 months. Yes, she looks like a puppy. Palooza, let's watch. Let me see when I call her. See if she responds. Palooza, 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 Palooza. No. Harper, 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 Palooza, Palooza, Palooza. I don't know. Shelly said she was calling her and Keith, and she wouldn't even turn her head. So I don't know. Hi, Palooza. Harper. Harper fits her better. I was even trying to talk to her in Spanish. Maybe she came from a Spanish household. Hi, baby. Hey, sweet face. Oh, she's just so delicious. She's so delicious. I can't with her. Love her. Another baby. Oh, we all like Harper better. Me too. I know. Carol and I were going back and forth with names. No, she's definitely not deaf. She hears everything. Yeah, she got taken from her so-called home, confiscated because it must have been that bad. She's not deaf at all. No, she's not deaf. No, she can hear everything. Because she heard Sam and Sue bark and she got really scared. Yes, it's Harper, and she's 3 years of age, and she's 20 pounds. And she's quite comfy right now. This is what you got. She does. She looks like an Oreo cookie. I love her markings. She does. She looks like an Oreo. She's super cute. She's a scruff, all right. She's a Muppet. Carol took a photo and was sending me, Shelly and I, photos and videos from her car. I'm like, Shelly, she goes, Amy, I know. She's blowing me up every 5 seconds, too. But it's so cute because there's one of the photos. I wish I could show it to you while I'm on here, but I can't. But it's their side face by face, like Carol does with every dog she picks up from the shelter. They look alike. They're two Muppets. Carol looks like a Muppet. I've said that before. I always call her my Muppet. Hey, babe, if you're on here, how's little Ricky? Is he quacking or is he quiet? I don't know if she's still on here. He quacks. Oh, we had such a great 3 days together. I could just stay home forever with him. I can't. I love going to bed at night. I hope that dog that's in bad shape I don't know. Lori, I don't know what dog you're talking about. You hope that the dog that's in bad shape, I don't know what's being said. Maybe I missed something. Every dog's in bad shape that we get. But I was asking Carol. I don't know if she's still on here. Carol, you on here? Vaughn's amazing. He's sound asleep. He's in bed. He doesn't want to get up. Everybody's been out. Guess what? Toads are back. So shut down, 7:30, and nope, nobody's going out unless it's the littles really quick or her on a leash. Nope. I don't care if they piss and shit in the house. They're out all day long from 6 in the morning straight, every 20 minutes, rotation, constant. It was me that said it. Said what dog? Are you referring to Harper? Oh, I think the video of Barney. Oh, I know the video. I know time change this weekend, so hopefully we'll be able to get. Yes, they are poisonous. Yes. Apparently last night and the night before, Keith and Shelley said there were a ton of them out back here, and they're huge already. I saw one at the guest house. I was out with little Ricky and Diamond, and I saw this massive up against the bamboo, and I was just like, get in the house, and I just left it alone. But I think she means a rescue. Yes, Barney, the one I showed this morning. Yes, that was from 8 years ago. He's living the life. He's a totally different dog. I gotcha. All right, we're all on the same page now. Just like I said, there's always these different conversations that are coming at me. And yes, they come out at night. The toads come out at night. And it's usually when it's warm and it starts raining, that's when they start, and then they're out every night. And we've even seen a couple out during the day, which was really freaky, really freaky. So we're always on guard. But yeah, I let Sam and Sue and Blake out, and by 7 o'clock, I think 7:03, it was pitch black. I'm like, that's it, done. We're done. No more. Nope, not happening. How about the dog in the hut garage? What dog in the hut garage? You mean one of our rescues? We've had many dogs in garages that we fought for, but I don't know which one that is because there's been many. They didn't rescue today. That was from 8 years ago. Yes. So every day I am sharing a rescue video from the past because a lot of people have said, some people have been following us for 13 years. Some people just joined us yesterday. Some people joined us, certain rescues that got them to find us, such as Francis, Elijah, a lot of people said. So there was so much prior to Elijah and whichever. Hi, Joyce. Joyce. You're in love with everybody. Joyce, you've been with us forever. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, we got up a little bit, Harper. Oh, we're going back to sleep. That was quick. Harper. You just rest, Mommy. You just enjoy your sleepies. I know. You just enjoy that comfort couch. Yeah. You're a good girl, Harper. You're so pretty. So, did you see that? How cute that was. Hey, Deb, how are you? Nice to see you. All my friends are popping on. Yes, Nestor. Oh, my God, I know. Oh, Nestor. Oh, he came up in my memory. You started watching right after I got Wilbur. Really? That was 5 years ago. Less than 5. So you got a long way of catching up, girl. A long way. Oh, my God. Raquel. Oh, my God. I know I have to share Raquel. That was crazy. You know what it is, though? Like when I share the rescue video and then it's like people come on and go, I'd love to see the dog after. I'd love to see the dog now. There's so many videos of one dog, that we did. Like I'm doing like I do with every dog we rescue. Every day I do an update. And it's hard. That's a lot. Not only is it a lot of time, but it's so confusing. And people come on and be like, oh, where's that dog? Is it available for a dog? They don't understand. So it just creates a lot of work. and it's hard to follow if I'm posting multiples. So I try to do like under the comment section of the rescue, like another rescue video update so you can kind of see. And I'll tell you, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. So when you go on Facebook and there's like a magnifying search at the very top of your page, and if you typed in like any dog that you wanted to see, like say Barney, right? I shared Barney's rescue video. So I was looking for different videos of Barney after we rescued him that night. And I put in that search on Facebook, Barney, 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida search. I can't tell you. I mean, I had to scroll and there were other things in the middle. There were so many videos of Barney that I could watch. It was so awesome to see and go back because finding videos through my YouTube channel is really rough. Like there's so many and I can't explain it. It doesn't work like that. It's an easier search engine on Facebook. Raquel was amazing. Raquel passed. And that's another thing, you guys. You know, you're talking 13 years ago that we started, and we've rescued over 5,000 dogs, hundreds of cats, and we've helped pigs, as you know, and we've helped horses. A lot of our dogs are not alive anymore. We've lost a lot because every dog we rescued was not a puppy. You know, we've rescued a lot of dogs that were mid-age, older, seniors. So over the years, you know, they don't live that long. I'm going to do Francis later because we have a lot prior to Francis, but don't worry. And, you know, we've shared Francis a lot when we did like Rescue Miami Give Back Day. We've always used Francis's videos and the real hardcore rescue videos that we did before. You have to remember, like what I'm doing right now on my cell phone, the live video feature, all the videos, we didn't have this back then. There was no such thing. So I went out and bought this little camera, which is non-existent anymore. It was called Flip. And I would literally take this little flip and I would walk around. You'll see me in all the videos. And I'm walking around with this little camera and it's all over the place. Everything's bouncing and everybody's like, I'm getting dizzy. I'm like, sorry, you know, I've gotten better over the years. But you're talking, we're out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Our adrenaline's rushing. We're running. We're chasing dogs. We're trying to catch and trap dogs or stray dogs and under trailers. And I mean, horrific back in the day. And scary in scary places we entered. So I'm with this little flip and I'm trying to keep it, you know, to document all of this and also trying to get involved in being part of a rescue. And then after that, I would have to come home at night, exhausted, falling on my face, sit at my computer, plug it in, and then download it and create a video and then share it. And then I would share it to Facebook and download it to YouTube. Now, if I didn't download it to YouTube and I just shared it on Facebook, they're gone because Flip is no longer. They're gone. They're erased. So I have an old dinosaur computer that I downloaded all these videos, and I'd love to be able to bring it to somebody and take all those videos and combine it and make like one big awesome video. That's what I really would like to do. Oh girl, when I talk about this, I feel and I just colored my hair today. When I talk about this, I can feel myself aging. You have no idea. Like I was watching one of the videos with Carol and I. Some girl called us in the middle of the night, her and her mother. We went and picked them up because they didn't have a car. It was like midnight. Drove to, when I tell you rural Miami, that we lost our cell. We had no cell phone, which is scary. Pull up to this like dark, I don't know what kind of property this was. They had to open these gates and I'm like, we may never come out of here. And nobody knows where we are and we have no cell phone. It was terrifying. Yes, Shannon, Valentine. I can't believe I freaking love you. Yes, Valentine. Shannon knows. We pull in, they open the gates, and the whole time we're driving there, she's telling us how they go there every day, and stories, horrific stories of dogs burnt alive. I know this is a lot to handle, but this is the reality. And we get there, and a massive American bulldog, a female, was shot twice. And she's in this like cement box, kind of like with a door, and laying there. And now we have to go in and pick her up and carry her and put her in our car. Mind you, the daughter and the mother's afraid of big dogs. So now I have to put this dog that has 2 bullets in her in the back of the car with them. So you can imagine. And I was so worried about the dog. I wanted the dog to be comfortable and sprawled out. But then I have 2 people in the back and I had all my rescue shit in the hatch. So anyways, we got her to Valentine, the sweetest American, sweetest, gorgeous. Got her to the emergency hospital. They kept her. They did x-rays. They found the bullet still in her, heartworm positive, and they did a huge cover story of her on the news. She got adopted. We delivered her to like a $2 million home. Loving, amazing people, adored her, gave her the best life. She has passed since because that was years ago. But yeah, those are the kind of videos I'm talking about. Yeah, they're still their realities. Their rural Miami is not like the rest. It is not, Shannon. People don't understand. And that's why when I first started this rescue mission, and I started the rescue page, I remember there was 1,000 people following us, and I was like, oh my God, we have 1,000 people. Hi, Shotzi. Right now we're at 423,000. It's a lot. So we just kept going and nonstop. And the news was reaching out. Every minute I was getting messages from every news station from here in Naples and Broward and Miami and Palm Beach. Can we come out? Can we come on a rescue with you? I'm like, sure, absolutely. I was on Jane Velez Mitchell, like everybody was reaching out. And for me, it was a tool. It was a tool to bring awareness because I wanted people to see what was going on in our own backyards. People had no freaking idea. There's a lot of money of people in Miami. So I wanted to bring awareness to this. And then people from every different state, they were like, I want to come on a rescue. I want to be part of a rescue. So I did this like sign-up sheet. People would fly in or drive in and spend the weekend at a hotel and come out. We'd meet at a Barnes & Noble in the middle of Kendall, Florida. I'm telling you, there'd be 200 people show up. 200 people. And I'd have to basically, direct everybody and tell them how it's going to go. And listen, if you follow us, there's no addresses out here. It's rural. It's dirt roads. So if you get lost, you can't be calling me and where are you? Because I can't give you an address. So it's up to you to stay with us. And we're all over the place because we're rescuing. We get locals. We need, this dog needs you. This dog needs you. We're just go, go, go. We're in the woods. We're running. We're this. It's crazy. So anyways, it was very overwhelming. And it was way too much. So I ended up having to shut that down after a couple of years. How many years? A few years. I was like, this is too much. And then we got very tight ship. Just our crew, just our team going out and rescuing. Yeah, Grandpa was much later than all what I'm talking about. I'm talking way back. We'd pick up 30 dogs in a swoop in one day. 30 dogs. And then we'd spend hours at the vet's office because we didn't have our own facility. And we'd be bathing and the doctors, and we'd be in the back and they'd be vetting and x-rays and, pregnant dogs. And it was just crazy. I know. It's just great. There's so many. Baldo, Elijah. I know. You guys remember the really big, the high-profile ones that they were more recent. And Sparrow. Sparrow has her own, I think it's Instagram. Yeah, she's doing awesome. She's beautiful. I love it. Baby cakes. There's so many guys. Red's daddy just sent an update. Oh, he's doing so good. It's just mind-blowing. Everybody, it's so mind-blowing. It's so good. So, with that being said, can I go cuddle with Harper now? Have you guys gotten your fill for tonight? I want to go cuddle with Patterson. I have Patterson's box of ashes right now where I sit every day and I'm watching TV. I have his box of ashes with a candle. He's right there with us because Patterson came at a time when we needed him most, and he saved our rescue. He really did. Just, it kills me that he never made it. It kills me. Hold on, guys. Oh, and Disco. I know. I know. There's so many. So many. Disco's still, Elijah's fantastic. Disco's fantastic. Yep. So many. Thank you, Sharon. You're so sweet. Enjoy your cuddling. You too, Lynn. I'm going to go cuddle with Harper and just kind of chill, warm up my coffee because I never did drink it. I'm going to try to go to sleep. Good night, Carol. Sweet dreams to you. I will jump on tomorrow, guys. We'll do some more updates. It was super cool catching up with everybody. I love seeing all of you, your faces, your names. I know I can see your faces, your little pictures. But thank you so much for jumping on. It's a lot. There's a lot. I know we could go on and on and on. But I'm gonna go cuddle with Harper, and I will give her kisses from all of you. You too. Have a great night, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is Amy, 100 plus. Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. And Harper says thank you. If anybody is interested, please reach out to me. Again, 20 pounds, 3 years of age, non-shedding, sweet baby girl. She needs a home. 877-506-8100 if you'd like to meet this angel of a dog who so desperately needs a loving, loving home. Good night, everybody.